Eastern Suburbs early on looked good, and Manly made a few mistakes. It was all East, actually, for the opening 5 minutes of the game. And their fullback, Wayne Portlock, kicks a penalty to give them the early lead in the game. But that was it, and that was full time for Eastern Suburbs. They weren't going to get any more points. And they bombed a few scoring opportunities early, but it was Shaw and Tuvey who paved the way for this Manly win. A good game too by their veteran fullback Marty Gurr, who had a strong game. The Manly forwards very strong, and here's Peter Cullum giving the ball to little Paul Shaw, and the former Australian schoolboy from Wellington in the western part of New South Wales, who played first grade a year ago for Manly as a shock tactic, and he's much too good for reserve grade, the young fellow. But with a man by the name of Des Hasler in first grade, there's not a lot of opportunities for him to play first grade football. But he's signed again for Manly for next year, and he's a good player. There's Pocock giving the ball to Cullum again, and then through the gap goes Owen Cunningham from Mackay in Queensland, and over for the try goes OJ, and he, like a lot of the Manly players, has had fair bit of experience in first grade, and Manly led, and their captain yesterday, Peter Cullum, was half happy. Here's little Jeff Tuvey, what a good little player, going to school a year ago, and he and that fellow Paul Shaw created havoc yesterday. Paulson out wide to Greg Austin, beautiful take by the winger Jeremy Ticehurst, and Ticehurst in for the try, and at this stage it was all Manly Warringah. They led at half-time by 10-2, and the Eagles were certainly rejoicing there at the Sydney Football Stadium yesterday. There's Haggett, the ball out to the second rower in Ian Barclay, on to little Shaw again, and that's his second try of the grand final to complete the try scoring for Manly. Referee Graham Annesley, and Manly yesterday much too classy. They were the minor premiers, and they deserved that title win yesterday, and that's going to stand them in good stead for next season. David Ronson, who scored a try in the grand final last year, now playing reserve grade. There's Haggett, who could be off to another club next season. On to the centre three-quarter, Greg Austin, and Manly attacking at will, and another penalty there, and this is another 2 points coming up to David Ronson, who kicked yesterday and did a pretty good job for Manly. 3 out of 4 for David Ronson yesterday, and congratulations to the Manly Sea Eagles. They were much too strong, and congratulations too to Marty Gurr, one of the stalwarts of rugby league, former Eastern Suburbs player, and he's finally grabbed a premiership. There's Marty just hugging his captain Peter Cullum, and he wasn't half happy. He retired after this game, Marty Gurr. What a great way to go out for him. He finally grabbed a premiership. There's Peter Cullum with Gavin Miller, who presented the award yesterday.